Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, karibu sana. So in today's video I'm going to share with you tips that I use to save money at home. So tip number 1, have a meal plan. This is basically having a food timetable. Yeah, it's sort of a timetable whereby you plan what you're going to take within a certain period of time. A meal plan helps you save money in a manner that you are able to do shopping in bulk. You buy everything that you need to be consumed within that specific period of time, since you have that specific amount and that specific thing you want to consume. Yeah, so that's one way of saving money. Second way of saving money is have a shopping list and a budget. After you've come up with your meal plan, the second thing you do to save money is have an active shopping list and a budget. Not just a shopping list, you come up with a budget of how much you spend, how much you want to spend. Let's say you want to spend 5,000 on food, then you budget for that 5,000. You come up with a shopping list according to your meal plan. Tip number 3, make snacks. Don't buy every snacks. Personally, I don't buy every snacks. We make our own yogurt, we make our own juice, pineapple juice that is. We make our own samosas, crepes, and some more other snacks. We make them at home, so we find it cheaper other than buying. Because in a week my family can take 6 liters of yogurt, and 6 liters of yogurt, a liter of yogurt goes for 150. So 6 liters of yogurt, that's 900 bob a week, and in a month that is 3600. So we find it, making it at home, I find it more cost effective, because for the 3 liters I'm not going to spend, even for the 6 liters I won't spend more than 500 bob to make the yogurt. Yeah, so in a month we spend 2,000, we save 1,600 on yogurt alone. Tip number 4, make use of discounts and offers. Sometimes you go shopping, you find whatever you want to buy, another brand has a discount or an offer. So you find that, personally what I do, let's say I'm going to buy let's say soap, and I find the brand that I'm buying doesn't have an offer, but there's another one that has an offer, so I go for the one with an offer or the one with a discount. Yeah, that applies mostly for the detergents. Then tip number 5, swap things you don't use, like kids shoes, school shoes, and their books. So you find that swapping helps you save some money. Let's say your kid has outgrown their shoes, their good quality shoes, let's say Batata Fizz, and it would be better if you swapped the shoe with a parent who has a kid who the shoe can fit, and let's say the shoe goes for 1,000 bob, you give it to them at 700 bob, so you only need to add 300 bob to get your kid a new shoe. So that's a sale, and you won't have shoes lying around your house, and they're not being worn. So tip number 6, pack your lunch. I found this useful when I used to go out, mostly at school or at work. Yeah, and I would spend around 150 bob per day on water and lunch alone. So I found it cost effective making lunch and packing it and bringing it with me. It was more cost effective and affordable. Tip number 6, do it yourself. There are some things that you can make yourself. Like I said, we make our own snacks. We also make our own liquid detergents, fabric conditioners. We don't buy it. These things can be extremely expensive sometimes. So if you find a way to do something yourself, better go for it. It saves a lot of money. Number 8, set saving goals. when you decide to save money, have a specific goal, a specific time frame, and a specific target. Yeah, let's say you want to save for a washing machine. So personally, what I do, I go and check the maximum price of the commodity that I'm saving for. So let's say it's a washing machine, and the maximum price that machine can go for is 75,000. So you take the 75,000, you divide it by the time frame you want to save within. So let's say you want to save it for 24 months, that is 2 years. You divide the 75,000 with 24 months to get the amount you need to be saving each month. Yeah, so saving for something, it's better than taking a loan to buy it, because taking a loan to buy something is more expensive, because you have to pay interest that sometimes is even double the amount. Let's say you took 300, at times you pay the loan plus the interest, maybe at 450 or 600, almost 600. So taking a loan is expensive to buy whatever you want to buy. I would prefer saving for whatever I want to buy. Tip number 9, unplug unused appliances. Unused appliances tend to consume power. Even if they're not going to consume that much, they're going to consume power nevertheless. So unplugging when you're not using, that helps save energy, and in return it helps save money. Yeah. Tip number 10, reduce, reuse, recycle. You don't have to buy everything at once. You can reuse whatever you have in a new way. Personally, I wanted to buy the freezer containers, and I found it, buying them all at once, it would cost me a fortune. So what I did, I bought some, and I reused some of my ice cream containers, because I don't need that much packing. So the 1 liter containers, they're good for 1 meal. So that's what I did, and I'm buying the containers. With time I'll be able to buy all the containers, because I have a specific type of container that I'm buying. Yeah, so that's tip number 10. Tip number 11, buy quality, not quantity. This applies mostly for electronics. Sometimes you're tempted to buy something because maybe it's big, and that happened to me when I was almost happened to me when I was buying a fridge, and I found that there was a fridge that was bigger, but when you look at the power consumption, it was higher than the fridge that I wanted. Yes, it was bigger, but the consumption was higher. So when you're buying something, at least buy something of a high quantity, and some of a higher quantity, and something that will help you save. Because at times you tend to buy something because maybe it's beautiful, but it's going to cost you more when it comes to doing repairs and servicing. Number 12, seek services of students, especially salons. This is what we used to do when we were living in Nairobi. We would go to Kariobangi Market, Soko ya Mawe, and we would have our hair done by students. It's much cheaper, and the instructor is always around to make sure that the students are doing a good job. So it's a win-win, since that the student is learning, and you'll have your hair done well at a lower cost. So that's another way of saving money. And the last one we're going to give you is learn to say no and mean it. You know, at times we tend to spend money that we don't have. just because we were uncomfortable telling a person no. You find that this applies mostly when maybe you go to shags, or you meet your friend after a long time and they're like, can we go have a drink, can you go have lunch? You don't have money, but you're uncomfortable telling the person no. So always learn to say no and mean it. That will help you save money that you don't have. So this was all for today. I hope this video was helpful. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.